look for a unicorn. So you can in fact say they are the unicorns of Africa. Now, watering holes such as this one on our left, they are important gathering places to some of the rarest species of animals. One is such as the yellow-billed storks on your right. Take a look. Now, it is no big mystery why they're called the yellow-billed storks. It's because they have a yellow bill. That's right. Now, they are in fact carnivores. Anybody know what it means to be a carnivore?
Meat eater.
They are meat eaters. That's right. Those birds, they feed on fish. Those birds, they feed on snakes. Those birds, they feed on birds, if they're hungry enough, that is. On your right, you'll see the greater kudu. Greater kudu, second largest and second tallest antelope in all of Africa. Weighs about 750 pounds each. Yeah. Big boy. Oh, now folks, you have to take a really good look here. You see this kind of bright orange right there at the back, behind the trees. You'll see the bongo over there. Bongos are known as the ghosts of the forest, and for obvious reasons, it's because they're so shy and hardly ever seen, especially by humans. Now, folks, take a look here on your left. You'll see these black and white birds known as a saddle-billed stork. They're the ones that are flying away right now. Saddle-billed stork, the tallest stork in all of Africa. They get as tall as 5 feet.
There's coming.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, look, see the bird walking?
Saddle-billed storks, awesome birds. They like to dance. Now, folks, we're going to be entering the Safi River next, and you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled and those cameras on, because there's almost always going to be some hippopotamus here. You guys want to see some hippos or what? Yeah! Alright, so at birth, the baby hippo, they're going to weigh up to 85 pounds. A full-grown male hippo, they can tip the scales at about 5,000 pounds. Everyone say, whoa, baby. Oh, yeah, that is a whole bunch of hippo. Well, let's see if we can find any. I don't see any on this side of the river, but just hang on tight, folks. We're just going to keep on rolling down the river here. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Oh, and check it out, folks. On your left, you'll see those hippopotamus right behind the island right there. We're trying to catch up. There is one underwater there, but just hang on tight. I'm going to get you a great view of these hippos right here. Now, you take a look at the birds on the island, known as the pigback pelicans, known for traveling in colonies, pushing schools of fish to shallow parts of the water to help each other feed. But let's go ahead and take a look at these hippopotamus here. Hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous.
How come you're the easy one?
Hold their breath anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes long. They typically like to keep their bodies submerged underwater for most parts of the day. That is to keep their oversized baked potato bodies from overheating. That's right, I said baked potato bodies. And the capabilities of opening their jaws are from 150 to 180 degrees. Yeah. That's right, 180 degrees. Those hungry hippos are 180 degrees. Hey, now folks, you do have to remain seated at all times throughout the safari, but especially as you're crossing this bridge up ahead, you want to be extremely cautious while we're crossing this bridge too. There's a very good reason for it, and that reason is right here to your left. Rock it out. More powerful and more aggressive than the American alligator. Their powerful, super strong jaws could just about crush any bone in their prey's body with about 1,200 pounds of force behind those jaws. Now, coming up next is my favorite view of the whole reserve, the Serengeti grassland ecosystem. Everyone say, ooh. Everyone say, ah. Everyone say, ooh. Now you guys sound like bookies, don't do that. Now stretches it for miles and miles across East Africa. You think the super highway for many migrating animals, and well, that is certainly what you got right here. Now folks, you take a look on your right there, you'll see the tan antelope known as the Patterson's eland, otherwise known as the po-fu. The po-fu. Isn't that fun to say? Say po-fu. Yeah, I pity the po-fu sometimes. Now, if you take a look at the landscape around us, you notice that it is created by the animals that live here. You see, elephants, they act like bulldozers. They knock down the trees trying to get to the tall, delicious leaves up top. Giraffes act like pruning shears. They use their long necks, reach up, trying to get to the underside of these trees, allowing sunlight to get to the lower plants. Antelope act like lawnmowers. They mow down the long strands of grass. And little nibblers, like the warthog and the gazelles, they trim the edges. And in a well-balanced ecosystem, there is plenty of food to go around for everybody. Now, coming up on your left, you're going to see those brown antelope right there, known as a sable antelope. The horns can get anywhere from 50 to 56 inches long. Their silhouette could be found on the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And yes, the little ones next to them are babies. Aww, baby. Now, they are in fact the largest antelope in all of Africa, weigh about 2,000 pounds each. Their shoulder blades could reach as high as 6 feet tall.
Cool, huh? close.
Now, folks, if you do have any questions, and I do mean any questions whatsoever, please, oh please, do not hesitate to ask. As you can see, your driver in front, he is not, and I do repeat, I am not a pre-recording or a robot, despite what people say sometimes. It's amazing what you'll hear, too. He's an animatronic. No, no, no. He is a real person. Someone has to drive the truck, don't you think? Now, folks, coming up on your right here, you're going to see the animals with the big old horns. They are known as the Angoli cattle, otherwise known as the Watusi cattle. Named after the tribe that domesticated them, the Watusi tribe. Their horns can get anywhere from 5 to 6 feet in length each. Just about 8 inches in diameter. Now, if you already guess what you say, those horns are from the Latin word reticulata, which means net, for their net-like patterns on their fur. The little animals are known as the Tommies. Weigh about 60 pounds each. Even though they look like the babies, they are at their full-grown state.
Hey, it's Toys R Us.
The cool thing about giraffes, only need about 30 minutes of sleep every single day. That's it, just half an hour. They spend most of their time eating. Eat about 100 pounds of vegetation every single day. On your right, you'll see the green Chevrolet, otherwise known as a Chevy. Run speeds up to 180 miles per hour. It's a 32 miles per the gallon. MPG. If you like to listen to music. All 4 of you. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to turn on the radio here. We're going to turn on some 105.1 WILD radio, place for the greatest music out here in Harambe. And well, when we listen to that, folks, I love this song. We're going to just sit back, relax, listen to the soothing sounds of Africa. If you do not know the words to this song, you can just make it. Looks like he likes the music too. Kind of dancing to it a little bit, waving his ears and his tail. Now, the average weight of an African elephant is anywhere from 10 to 12,000 pounds. Eat about 300 to 600 pounds of food every single day. Their diets are made up of leaves, grass, and well, they absolutely love to eat small society, meaning to say they are dominated by women.
Yay!
As a matter of fact, when the male bull elephant is up, that's why they're found solitary by themselves away from the rest of the colony. Now, coming up on your right, you're going to see some Homo sapiens there. The only animal that will wave to you when you wave at it, so you could go and try when you're passing by. Are those baby elephants there? Folks, check that out right there on your left. They're walking away there. Second longest childhood of any animal in the world. Second only humans, of course. Their childhood, those anywhere from 13 to 15 years, will typically follow their mother around until they're full-grown adult, mimicking every single movement that their mother does until they can fend for themselves. Percent of the hunting. The male lion will typically stay back, protect the cubs of pride, and their home.
How come it's too blurry?
In the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
There, you can see the male right there. There's Matthew Stafford.
In the mighty jungle.
Stafford and